I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'm recording. You guys are
Wow.
responsible for the cold open. So do something funny. I won't know what you guys do until I edit it. So
Oh, so this is where we talk
entertain me,
shit
peasants.
behind your back.
I'll be back.
Wait, do you have a wireless headset? Can you hear us
That's
while you're
broken
taking?
too.
Are you? No. I was gonna say wireless headset for Misha. So Misha's gonna go to the bathroom, and we could just be like, "Hey, piss boy. Hey, piss boy."
Misha's we're that owner standing right outside being like, all right, do
I
your
want to go
business.
back. I want to go back outside.
No.
No.
You're gonna poop and we're gonna go right back inside. And then they give you that look like they're about to run away, and you're like, don't you fucking dare.
You're like, don't you do it.
And they're still
I
kind of
love that.
looking at you.
They're like, it's like they see the freedom and they're looking in the back and they're like, oh, I know I'm gonna get in trouble.
I could jump
But
I could
it's like
fucking do it.
the way in on, is this gonna be good enough? Is it worth it?
I actually just installed a little door in my fence for Zach's.
How's door for the neighbors?
Yeah, now the neighbors
that's
are coming in
the-
and out. No, it's
cool.
not a door. I'm mixing up my things. It's a window. That's what they're called.
Oh,
It's like a little. I
What'd I
like drilled
miss?
a little hole. We're talking about dogs.
Ah,
like having to wait for them to do their business and like how annoying it is.
We were waiting for you to poop.
oh, it was the number one.
Oh yeah.
It was
Also,
quick and easy.
I was hoping you had a wireless headset on because I was like, oh, come on, piss boy.
No. I took the headset off specifically so I won't know what you guys said.
See, it'd been great
Until
because
I'm
you'd have been
editing.
pissed. You'd have been pissed and you'd have been like, oh, what the
Piss-
fuck?
I think
You
my
couldn't- you couldn't
favorite,
say anything.
because like I almost exclusively buy wireless headsets. I think my favorite moment was we were all playing Sea of Thieves, me and my friends, and so I'm usually the one that like pilots the ship. I was like, okay guys, I gotta use the bathroom, so I get off the wheel, I go down below the ship, and I go in the bathroom, and I have the headset on, and they're talking, they're vibing, and then they're like, there's a. Dude, we gotta move. I'm in the bathroom. I'm like hurrying up because I'm like, what is happening? Why is my crew dying? I get back and
Oh my god, that's
there's
happened
just-
to me too.
Dude, yeah, there's just open waters, and I was like, what the fuck were you guys freaking out about? They were like, there was a rock.
That's happened to me in Don't Starve Together. Which
Oh,
seamless
God.
transition. Speaking of playing video games and getting really upset about it.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, you're playing Sea of These.
Yeah.
No,
You're playing Sea of These nuts in your mouth.
I like my transition better.
It's a
Hey,
these nuts joke.
Hey, Ruby, have you put out those applications for a new third podcast host yet?
Yeah, I love when they explain the joke, especially when somebody has to tell you it's a D's nuts joke. Those are the absolute funniest. I have never in my life had somebody giggle to themselves and then repeat it's a D's nuts joke to me.
Well, I'm glad I could be your first.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Alrighty, so Solus, what is this? What is the T? Because I actually don't completely know. I know there's some pronouns in video games.
Oh my
But
goodness. I think it's great when people get upset about grammar. It's one of my favorite things. It's, in the world, there's a lot of big struggles out there, and there's a lot of real problems. And sometimes it's just nice to sit down and have a good old humble piece of just bullshittery. So this game, it's been hyped up for a while. It's from Bethesda, your big favorites from Skyrim and Fallout and all of that. The Elder
very
Scrolls.
non-political games. One
Yeah.
definitely not about civil war, and the other one definitely not about a nuclear war. Very, very,
and not
very
about the
apolitical
encroaching-
games.
Yeah, no politics. And oh my god, I had somebody tell me that Wolfenstein, like Andy was playing. Yeah,
No
Andy was
way.
playing Wolfenstein, and he was like, "Oh, the new Wolfenstein is just so woke. I wish we could play the old one's better." And Andy's like, "You literally punch Nazis. What
Yeah,
the fuck are
it's
you
literally-
talking?"
It's literally the game. It's a game about murdering Nazis. You
Yeah,
infiltrate the Nazis half the time. I don't know every Wolfenstein game, but Like,
But yeah, I loved when games weren't political, just like Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
well, and that's exactly what this guy gets into. It's one of those things where a lot of people are saying it was performative, of course, but this YouTuber has over 300K subs. Something baby face. He looks like he's a grown baby, has not matured.
You guys
Uh,
know the thumb from like the thumb dudes from the Spy Kids movies? It kind of looks like that.
very,
Yeah.
very much.
I
Editing Misha, I know it's extra work. Please throw up a
will.
thumbnail.
I will.
Can you do, actually do a
Obligatory.
comparison? Can you just slap
No.
together in Photoshop just a side by side?
No, I think
No,
I'll just
but-
use the thumb.
Oh, just
No,
use the thumb. Okay.
Here's what I want. Fucking just get a PNG and drag one and have Thumbman join us in the coffee shop.
God.
Just in the background.
Just hanging out in the background.
Just fucking chilling.
That's fine.
Oh, I was
Alright,
thinking you'd sit on the
Thumbman.
counter with us.
Yeah. All right, get
So
out
the
of
game
here,
called-
Thumbman.
Oh, we already yeeted that fucking. He's gone.
He's
Smell
not
kinda
even
bad.
paying.
The bounce. He got offended that he had to pay an entry fee.
He can't sit with us.
Have you
He's-
seen my big subscriber count?
You're not popular enough. I've got over
Oh.
4 million power in Rise of Kingdoms.
Dude, I have a world record in Cult of the Lamb.
Wait, do you still hold that?
Yeah, I still do. Well, the game was updated, so I love this moment because this is another one of those Ruby moments where Misha's not sure what's real and what's
Eventually,
not.
we'll get into the topipic, guys. For
that's
those
fine.
listening, we'll get into the topic eventually.
Hey, we're talking about video games. That's
are.
the topic.
Oh,
It's
it's just
shorter
ADHD
episode this week,
episode.
gentlemen.
And you know-
Please remember.
My world record just happened to come up naturally in conversation.
Yeah,
I
so when
mean,
Cult of the Lamb came out,
yeah.
Ruby got addicted very quickly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then
There's a
Ruby
new-
did a world record run for some reason.
Because nobody else had done it. So no matter what, I was gonna be on the leaderboard.
And then they updated the game, which puts that out of the ability. Well, technically, people can go to back patches and do it if they really wanted to, but
Yeah, you could for sure.
I
So
assume your
like,
world record is just archived.
What's
because
the
of
record?
updates, right?
Spit it out.
Yeah, what's the
dude,
category?
it's shitty. It's like 8 hours, an 8-hour
Jesus.
speed run,
What's the category? Like, what was it considered?
full game, any ending, hard mode.
Nobody had done that?
It was Ruby jumped on it like within the first couple days or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
No,
was it?
just nobody had done it. Hundreds of people did it on easy mode already.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was the fact
I
that
never
it was on
beat
hard
it on
mode.
regular. Yeah.
I've
It took
never
me a
played
week
it.
to like. I just wanted to do it for fun because it took me a week to like. I looked up. I was like, I could. I really do like this game. I hadn't even finished it when I decided to speedrun it, so I actually don't know how it ends.
Oh my god.
But I was like, okay, if I'm gonna play this game for as much as I am, I'm gonna really strategize, really get good at it. I'm still working on my Warrior Cat speedrun. But anyway, Pussy's upset about pronouns.
Yes.
Yeah,
Speaking of warrior
so-
cats, pussies. Speaking of pussies, people upset about pronouns. Proceed.
And subscribe. You can go ahead and subscribe
Go
for that
ahead.
second seamless
That is
transition
amazing.
by PureRubyDragon.
I was gonna say, subscribe and comment if you like, comment, and subscribe if you like pronouns. If you like grammar.
If you like pussies.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
do not-
so
okay.
If you don't like pussies,
Whatever-
don't dislike them.
Whatever you're fiddling with, we can hear it.
Oh god, yeah.
oh, it's some ice.
Oh, okay. You don't
that
don't
ice
have the
sounded
like
a
noise
junk
canceling.
drawer of metal.
Yeah, it sounded like you were like pushing around just a drawer of
It
broken
did not sound like
glass.
ice.
Yeah, for context, friends, I'm on my phone today. If I sound a little crusty, because I don't have a mic right now.
Yeah,
We're gonna
their
figure
mic
that out.
is being weird, and they've tried everything.
So,
They've unplugged
Seamless
it.
transition. We're trying to get a Patreon going to help pay for editing and also get Ruby a mic.
True, and
So
Patreon starts with a P, and so does pronouns. Anyway, Solus,
And
take
so
the
does
floor.
pussy.
And so does pussy. Solus, you have the floor.
All right, I am gonna speedrun TLDR this right now. All right, Bethesda made a game called Starfield. Starfield. It's been hyped up by a bunch of people. People think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be an awesome game. The next big RPG to come out of Bethesda. Dude starts playing it. Guy has 300 plus K on YouTube. He's a content creator, and decides to post because if I'm correct, it's not even a live stream. I think it's just a let's play record.
Wait, really? I thought it was a
Ruby, we
live
can
stream.
hear all of that.
Yeah, we can hear everything.
How? What the fuck? I'm just opening a drawer. I'm trying to get myself some iced tea.
Motherfuckers, I am not speaking until you sit the fuck down.
Okay, hang on. I'm just stirring my iced tea. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna keep stirring it for a little bit. It's too full, so I gotta stir slowly.
Okay.
That's great.
Anyway, it's not a live stream. I thought it was a live stream this whole time.
I don't think it was a live stream because he wasn't like talking to chat. I don't think, not the first one at least. But he literally stops very quickly.
that was just me trolling. Sorry.
Oh my
I
god.
know. Takes off his headset. I have to take off my headset because of this. Because in the character creator of Starfield, one of the first things that you can do is pronoun, like a pronoun option, and it sent this guy.
Yeah, I'll put it.
Hasn't even played the game. Hasn't even really done anything in the game, and goes on a over 2-minute rant about how this is some Western California company, which Bethesda is Maryland, by the way. About how
I didn't know that. Fun
it's
facts.
woke and how the game is clearly going to have no content and it's going to be dull and boring. So they're trying to lean into the leftist woke mind virus and because of pronouns and yeah, that's it. Literally just like I want to sit down and roll up the new RPG, get in my comfy gaming chair. And really immerse myself into the world. I want to really immerse myself into like relationships and things you can do in this game. But no, you got fucking pronouns. And he's also like British or something like that. So
He is very British
on everything, and
it makes it so much funnier.
The thing that he snaps on is he just goes, "Yeah, you want to try and like enjoy your time, but they've got fucking pronouns." He fucking snaps, and it's just like. Pronouns come with your language.
Yeah. Keep in mind, listeners, this is one switch in an entire game. This is the create a character. This is you are creating a character. It's literally telling the game. It would be like the male female other. I don't think Skyrim had an other, but like it would be the male female thing in Skyrim or in Fallout. Or in any of the other Bethesda games they haven't bitched about. This is just suddenly a problem.
Have you ever applied for a job? Have you ever applied for a job and there's the what gender are you? And then it says like male, female, do not prefer to say other, and then like stuff. Yeah, it's that option, but they put it in a game.
Yeah, instead of saying like sex or gender, they said pronouns. And that's why that's why like 3 chuds on the internet are super upset about it.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, they're chuds with an audience, so now a bunch of like dude bros are super upset about it, and it's so stupid because like there are valid criticisms of Starfield coming out, and it's overshadowed by pronouns. I can't believe this role playing game is having me pick a role to play. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Well, and that was like my biggest thing that I lost my shit about. Talking about like making it an immersive world that you can really get into, you would think the more questions and the more things they add for customization would allow for further immersion. And yet somehow, and this is what I said, he's not looking to play a role-playing game to get immersed into. He wants Halo. He wants to be told this is John Spartan. He's a badass. Go kill things. That's what he wants to play. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be immersed and make a character because in character creation, the more options you have, the more immersed you're going to be.
Yeah.
So like his whole like 2.5-minute spiel is just the funniest thing that I've heard and the most outrage I've heard out of like for a criticism of a game that's like so undeserving and so dumb.
Yeah. It's like,
and it's so fun to laugh at.
These are the same people that are like, you couldn't survive a COD lobby. And it's like, you can't survive a fucking Starfield menu. Ruby's gone. Ruby's back.
The cat, you offended by pronouns,
you
Ruby?
dipped out of the cafe for a second.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck those absolute... I just can't with pronouns, honestly, guys.
Yeah.
You all understand.
What do you mean you can't with pronouns? You use all of them.
I'll tell you, the cat that says you can use them all, you
can't offend them all.
I'm a master of every pronoun. No, I think I like to work.
I've got 10,000 hours in each.
Wait, you got the
pronoun.
mic to work?
I think so.
Are
It
you
sounds
talking
great.
into it right now?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
great.
This is it. You did it.
Because my screen just came back on, so I was like, huh, I wonder.
Oh.
Whoa, what the fuck is happening?
Did you fix the problem, or did it just kind of fix itself?
Nope, and like everything in my life it just kind of works out.
Let's go. Technology's so fucked sometimes.
You really are a cat. You are the I'm gonna just leap and then I will just somehow land on my feet because cat.
Yeah, that's some real cat energy, and I got some iced tea out of it. So
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
And now you should be able to stir it to your heart's content. I'm leaving all of the times we heard the iced tea.
Oh,
but-
please.
let's fucking test it. I'm gonna just.
No, I gotta hear this. Yeah, I want to see if you're gonna like.
I'm fucking with the ice. I'm
Fucking-
I'm doing it
okay.
all.
Can't hear
I
it.
ain't-
Can't hear it. Goddamn it.
Oh my god!
Oh
Who's
my
saying-
God.
Noise canceling works.
When the noise
Wow.
cancels.
Oh,
The
you
noise
can't hear my delicious ASMR slurps anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's for the after the Patreons. They'll get that.
Yeah, that's
paid
the
for content. Paid for it.
seamless transition. Plug the Patreon. Ruby's ASMR
Oh my
iced
God.
tea content.
Yeah, we're gonna get that
This is
together.
this is me
eventually.
cleaning a glass in the shop, just like.
All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal with the Patreon, everybody listening. So, we should have the Patreon up and running by the time this episode comes out. If not, I will leave a Blue Sky
my
code
fault.
in the description. So there's either going to be a Patreon link or a Blue Sky code.
And I actually love that.
Yeah.
I actually have Blue Sky codes to give out too. And
Oh,
I was just
fuck.
thinking about
Do we
doing
all
it during
three?
my live streams.
I have a Blue Sky code. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
We-
we're
if
all
we did
three
it-
leaving
if
a
we-
Blue Sky
see,
code if we don't get the Patreon running.
Should do it in Afterbark.
True.
Be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'll-
you're a part of our stream. Hey, you want a free
First
code?
3 people to join the Patreon get a Blue Sky code.
Oh,
I've technically, I've
Tier
got
1.
I've got 4
got it.
codes because I
Well,
don't know
see,
who to give them to.
First 4 people to join the
Yeah.
Patreon
Oh my
get
God.
a Blue Sky code.
Hey, I'm kind of down for that.
All right.
All right, you heard it here, folks. It's
no,
set in
no.
blood now.
I'll just
I-
edit this out. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Yeah.
God.
I no, you can't. I scribe every one of our episodes in blood on my desk.
Maybe.
At least I'm willing to give at
No,
least 2 of them
legally
away.
liable.
I'll give one away.
Well,
Yeah,
I know I have 1 code plus I know the Bark Meow account probably has 2 or 3 saved
Oh,
up.
jeez.
So we can cover our bet so far.
I don't know
think.
I don't know who to give them to. And like real talk, I don't want to post them like in video descriptions of mine because like you don't know who's gonna grab that code.
Candy Corn will be in the
Oh
fucking
my
Blue
God.
Sky ready to
Imagine
follow
if
you.
I'm the reason Ave Nova ends up on
Ave
fucking
Nova
Blue
would be
Sky.
on Blue Sky and you'd be blocking them
Oh
instantaneously.
my
It'd be
God,
great.
dude.
I
No.
put some in my Discord because I like everybody there.
See, that's
See, I don't-
okay, and that's
I
actually
don't
the
have a
struggle I'm
Discord.
doing. Oh,
Oh,
was
so
gonna
you
talk-
guys,
no, that's
my
something we're
Discord is your guys' Discord.
I was gonna say.
Me Discord
have a-
S2 Discord.
We have a community in the
Look,
Bark.
I was actually gonna say we actually have to start making appearances there because it's technically ours, Misha.
Oh fuck.
It's
This is
okay,
the
I don't-
Bark.
It's okay. My own people will attest to that. I don't even appear in my own Discord. It was great. I was there once. I like log in, and somebody's like, "Hey, is this a good place to get a hold of PureRubyDragon? Because it's linked in my Twitter." And they were trying to get a hold of me for a commission, and my mods are like, "No, but
No.
welcome."
No, but welcome. Well, see, that was my biggest issue is dealing with my band on Twitter. I just the people
I
that
fucking see you in the Discord, Misha, live in the Discord.
Live in the Discord.
the same.
Live in the
Oh
Discord.
my God, cat, no.
Bark, someone
Not
replied.
while I'm recording.
Yo, shout out to Malo the Floofy Kaiju for the reply. They barked back.
Thank you, Malo.
Oh, I'm scrolling through. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
what if we? Yeah, okay.
thinking-
Back to another. Yeah, it was really funny. The guy's a chud, and he needs to like realize pronouns aren't a big deal, and to think that pronouns could even be.
Has he never played a fucking Pokemon game? That's like the first question.
Are you a boy
I just-
or are you a girl?
Are you a Charmander or are you a Bulbasaur?
What the
So here's the
fuck
thing.
is my own
He
grandson's name?
So he got really pissed off, right?
You're not
about-
his grandson. Oh,
Oh,
wait. That's right. You have to name your enemy.
that is funny.
What was his name again?
Is my grandson's name again?
If I can pick if I'm a boy or a girl and then pick which monster I get to carry around in my 10-year-old pocket, then why can't I pick if I have titties or not? Come on, guy.
So I was gonna make. So there's a couple comments I was gonna make here. So this is the same chud that got upset. So he played Hogwarts Legacy, which, if you don't know, at the time was heavily contested on if we should be boycotting or not, so that we could not give J.K. Rowling a successful game, basically.
Yeah.
To stop, to so that J.K. can't say, "Oh, see, even though you guys tried to stop me and cancel me, I'm still perfect," or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter because J.K. Rowling will think whatever she wants to think. But he played that game, and he had a whole rant on there about how, like, you can't force ideologies and stuff on people and your snowflakes and stuff like that. And then he fucking has this whole freak out about pronouns being 10 seconds into the game. And it's just like, well, friend, sounds like you can't taste your own medicine.
Oh, dude, anybody with, like, that line of thinking to where I always have to be, like, angry about something and shit like that, they don't have a moral compass. They'll bitch about one thing one week and then immediately turn around and do the thing they bitched about next week. And, like, yeah, it's just fucking crazy, dude. Like, the other person that was bitching about it was Dr. Disrespect. And I used to watch his streams way back when. Since then, I've kind of learned they're fucking boring as shit, and all he does is bitch about the game he's playing as he's, like, sucking ass at it. And fucking, he was also bitching about it, cause they were offering, like, he was trying to get a deal with Starfield for, like, early content or some shit.
Yeah.
And they said no because he'd gone on a transphobic rant, and he was super butthurt about that and was like, politics don't belong in video games. The guy plays fucking Call of Duty. You know, the game that's based around World War II, or the game that's based around modern conflicts. Well, not really, it's made up, but, like, the game that is based on conflicts and war.
Yeah, wars are clearly not political at all.
Yeah, no, of course not.
No, there's no reason. People just don't like, countries just don't like each other for no reason at all and want to kill each other. Yep. I remember I did see a clip on that, because that was the funniest thing is, man, I used to think it's the classic, the more you let somebody speak, the more their ass hangs out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, like, I didn't watch Dr. Disrespect, but I did not like the guy.
Yeah.
And then the more I've seen him talk, the more I just want to, like, hit him in the face with a really large book.
This is the same guy that got a suspension for recording inside of a bathroom.
He got
at a game award
suspension for Twitch. Yeah, because he recorded in a bathroom, which is unconsensual no matter what.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Dude also was not humble at all about that whole situation. He was like, "Come on, it's just a joke, man. Come on."
Like, I don't think he was I don't think he was specifically recording anything, and, you know, he might have just walked in there and, like, I didn't actually see the clip, so, like, I was a little like, okay, you know, I don't think he meant it, like, malicious. I don't think he went in there with, like, malicious intent, but, like, you still recorded inside of a bathroom, so you're still gonna catch a suspension.
No, and it explains this person 100% to a T, just the kind of person they are. And that was it too. It was, I'm trying to get into Starfield, and it makes sense. So any major content creator like that, the big hype the game, even if it ends up being a freaking train wreck and awful, you want to be one of the first to play it, because that is going to get you views, period. And if it's a train wreck, that's fun content. You can do whatever. If it's phenomenal and it becomes game of the year, you were one of the first to broadcast it, So that probably means your clips.
For being a train wreck.
But yeah, so his whole thing was, I'm gonna try and get into this Starfield thing, and they denied him. And he did come to find out it was because he went on a big old transphobic rant, and they just said, we don't want associated with that. Yeah. That's what brands get to decide on that. You don't want to fuck yourself on opportunities. Don't go on transphobic rants. The clip that got him the most hate out of all this was once he found out that he got, I don't know why he was looking into it, but I think he goes to, it was either Starfield's or Bethesda's CEO or something like that, and he saw pronouns in the bio on their Twitter. And he goes, "Oh, starting to make sense, guys. It's all starting to make sense. He's got pronouns in his bio. And it's just like, wow, you're really gonna go that way?
I love that reply.
That's
man.
it.
Pronouns in bio. What they gonna learn? Like, dude, who fucking cares about pronouns in bio?
It's I went on this whole spiel on my own Twitch stream about this. Not Doctor Disrespect, about the babyface thumb guy.
Thumb man.
But the big thing was like it's anybody that bitches about pronouns it's really funny because typically they like to say respect is like key and important. But like that's the whole concept of pronouns. It's asking somebody their pronouns is one of the first things I do nowadays, and it takes me 2 seconds to like change which pronoun, or not even like change, but to like use that pronoun. It's not hard. It's just a respect thing. And to see them get so butthurt about it because they can't just make a snap judgment based off of the few things they've either heard or seen of you, like that's what kills me. Is like, okay, so you saw a person, so you're just gonna make a judgment, or you could take the 2 seconds and ask their pronouns.
Yeah, and if they're in the bio, you don't have to ask.
Bam. When I'm doing research to talk to people, I can look at their bio on Telegram or on Discord or whatever, and I see pronouns. I don't even have to ask, and I just use them generically.
Dude, there's been a bunch of times where I'm like ready to do a video and I mention somebody and I'm like, shit, what are their pronouns? So I just go on their social media and boom, there they are.
Yep, I've definitely done that before. And it's
like
because I just want to be
in
respectful.
the furry fandom especially, because like not every character it's obvious.
Yeah,
because you know we don't exactly conform to gender stereotypes, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's fun to challenge all of that because I think one of the thing is it's just society progressing and growing. That's all it is. Yeah, we didn't do it 100 years ago, but that's what progress is, jackasses.
Do you know how they say that little girls used to wear blue and little boys used to wear pink?
Yes.
It was actually different at one point in time. You're right. I know where you're going with this.
Imagine the first like parent to be like, huh, like, you know, I don't want to buy another little dress thing, so they just put their kid in the opposite one. It's like, oh, scandal.
Well, so actually, back in the day, you couldn't just know their gender, right? So a lot of clothes back in the day were extremely gender neutral. Also, were typically dresses because they don't know how big the baby's going to be when they come out, and you couldn't just go to Walmart and go get whatever size you needed. This shit had to be like handmade clothes. We're talking old days here.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that shit was like dresses and stuff. So most men grew up wearing dresses back then because that's the cheapest way to go about it until they grew up old enough to where they could start actually getting customized clothing for their kids. Because it just did not make sense to spend that kind of money or have mom or grandma like knit away for days on end to make this shit, you know?
Yeah. You know, God forbid I dress up as a fox and wear a skirt with knee-high socks and suddenly I'm getting bullied. What the fuck? Men used to wear dresses. I can wear a skirt.
There was another video that you sent. It was something about Tears of the Kingdom and anti-Semitism.
Oh, yeah. I didn't actually click on that. What's that about?
Oh, okay, so it's very similar to this, in the way that some guy, except it goes way harder. So in my opinion, it's way funnier. So I don't even remember his name, but some guy plays Tears of the Kingdom, and then he just goes on this fucking rant about how the game is inserting satanic imagery with the goat people into you know the minds of children. And
of course.
Actually, like, it's trying to push Link is gay things because, like, they go at, like, it's hard to explain because the rant gets so hard. He's like, basically, they have these giant men proposing to Link, and, like, even the Gerudo, is like, I know they say it's a girl, but come on, all Gerudos are, like, packing.
Wait.
So they're making Link gay.
Wow.
And also, how come Hylians have brown skin now? That's so fucking bullshit. I guess the woke culture is just... No, he just starts going off.
He really does some of the craziest mental gymnastics.
Like, it keeps going deeper and deeper. And some people thought it was so insane that it had to be performative until they dug up another smaller live stream of his where he's going full anti-Semitism.
Oh, fuck.
Like, Yeah. The Jewish overlords are controlling us, and they're speaking to the children with the woke ideology through the tears of the kingdom.
Well,
No
theoretically,
way.
if you're in deep on the whole anti-Semitism, like not controversy, conspiracy, that's the other word. You believe that all of the major media is like controlled by them. So, video games, movies, music, all that stuff has underlying meanings. Everything is meant to change you and persuade you and coerce you into the beliefs that they want you to. Like that's the whole thing. It's pretty funny.
You've been seeing it a lot more on X lately, Twitter, whichever you want to
Well,
call it. Which can't imagine why.
oh, you mean when Elon straight up said the Jews rule the world, and that's why X/Twitter is failing.
Yeah.
He even made a post that even said it was like, hey, so we tried to be the free speech platform, but we may fail, and he's actually put it out there that it may not succeed. And then he goes immediately anti-Semitic and goes, yeah, it's because of the Jews. And it's like,
the
oh,
ah.
man, you know what's bad is like this whole every there's like a connecting link to all these kinds of conspiracies and these kinds of people. Is
Link?
instead of
Tears of
looking
the
at
Kingdom?
instead of all that comes down to having an ounce of like humility is like with any sort of introspection and the want to actually figure out what the true fucking problems are going wrong with your products or whatnot, you find out that it's things you're doing wrong, right? But it's a lot easier to not feel bad about yourself and the choices you've made and just scream some conspiracy and push it off on that. Oh, everything's going wrong in my life because the pronoun gangs out there ruining our country. Instead of just like realizing it's their fault for not paying their bills, and other crazy things that could be affecting their lives. And like
Yeah.
any sort of introspection and actual want to know what's going on, and you start finding out the real reasons why things aren't right. And
It's like,
it's scapegoating.
yeah. Am I the problem? No, it's those woke moralists.
How
It's
dare
the
you put
pronoun police, the they thems, and the
the they thems with the blue hair.
blue hair and pronouns. Like, dude, shut up.
Jesus.
Did you
it's
see that? I think it was even today. Elon Musk was crying in an interview, because his plan was to buy Twitter to stop all of these woke people from taking away his daughter and turning her trans.
Yes.
No, wait, I saw that.
I
He
did see
said
that.
his big, I guess, like the villain arc moment was when his I don't know if it's and this is why I don't want to get in like trouble. I don't know the child's pronouns. Daughter
I think it's daughter.
is what
now.
you said. You think it's a daughter? That's I want to be correct, but
I don't actually remember either.
They came out as transgendered to Elon Musk, and Musk took that as it was this private leftist school in California that they'd enrolled their kid in that is the reason why they became transgendered because of all the woke mind virus bullshit. And then he immediately, Elon Musk, blamed all of it for that. And yeah, it's just so funny to see that, like, again, blaming, completely unrelated stuff on your terrible like parenting and relationship with your child.
Yeah, well, that's all that people who have that line of thinking, that's all they can do. Because, like, I've talked about it before where, like, back in, like, 2015, 2016, around that time, I wasn't exactly a great person, a la listen to Ben Shapiro, that sort of thing. And so, like, as someone who has sat there and had that line of thinking, that's all they can do. Because when you have, like, facts shoved in your face, because, I had people telling me I was wrong, and they were right. All you can do is deflect, because you can't admit that you're wrong. That's admitting that you lose. So all you can do is sit there and be like, oh, well, it's this other group of people. They're the ones that are wrong. It's not me. So, if one group is the villain in their eyes, and then they get proven wrong that this other group isn't doing anything wrong, they immediately have to deflect to a different group. You can't just, at any point, you can't look at yourself and be like, maybe I'm in the wrong. Because then you admit you're wrong. You admit you're a loser.
Literally it.
You're the loser.
I liked balding Elon Musk better.
It's amazing because like I said it in my video where like if you asked anyone in like 2017 2018 about Elon Musk, he was regarded as pretty high. Like he was regarded as like the next bright mind of the future. And now everyone's just like, he's a fucking idiot. Like he's an absolute moron.
Did anybody else not realize that was him in Iron Man 2?
What?
Elon Musk is in Iron Man 2?
No way.
Oh yeah.
Next you're gonna
he's
tell me
in,
Ruby's in Iron Man 3.
Well, I actually
Who knows?
no.
Iron
Maybe.
Man 2.
Iron Man 2's with the villain that has the little like ropes and stuff, and he's like Russian or something, right?
Elon appeared in a scene with Tony Stark
Yep.
as rival.
He's at the beginning.
Oh my god, he is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
He
back
paid
then.
himself. He paid to help that movie get made, basically, to cameo in there.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. If somebody's gonna offer to pay to make the movie, you can let him have a cameo.
Well, I mean, you get like the executive producers and stuff. Like a lot of those people aren't like have any involvement with movie productions or anything. They just pay money to be associated with shit.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. Is he bought a cameo to be in the movie, to be in the next Iron Man, which I've been told 2 is like one of the 2 and 3 are like the least favorite of the Iron Mans. I think 2 was alright.
I was gonna say I thought 2 was okay. 3 is kind of where it's like okay. 1 is solid movie. If I remember correctly.
I mean, 1 is how and why I fell in love with Marvel. Like,
yeah,
they had that, and then it was like, all right, I'm gonna give the other movies a chance.
Yeah, like okay, Musk feels like he's trying to be a really shitty Tony Stark.
No, he's literally become
if
Tony Stark didn't actually care.
If Tony Stark was a fucking loser.
Like, because Elon Musk would not be able to do the snap.
No, you're right, yeah.
No
Moral
way.
question, everybody listening. Would Elon Musk do the snap?
Elon Musk would be with Thanos saying, nah, this makes sense, 50-50. We don't want to burn up all the universe's resources, so yeah, 50-50.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. He would be with Thanos on it.
No, you're
right.
right.
That's logical.
You're preaching to the choir, I agree with you.
Fucker.
Whoa, we're on the same side. Friendly
no,
fire
not you.
will...
Oh, okay. No, this fucker did.
I was like, friendly fire will not be tolerated.
I'm not biased. I'm not biased against Musk. No, not at all.
No.
No, all right. So what this episode's become is like just the shitty like the shitty. I don't want to say shitty people in media, but like this rhetoric and these beliefs popping up in media, content creators saying stupid things, and like I said, a lot of this is performative though because look, it gets views, and all right, conservatives have money too, and they like to sub to these people once they see that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that though is like they're not very good people, and typically you can tell if you go look at like Dr. Disrespect's communities.
Oh, it's toxic.
If you ever go look at other communities that are the pronoun gang and stuff, they seem to be a lot more like welcoming and nicer, and like actual you can have conversation with your chat. The others, people are getting banned left and right for saying certain words, and it's just. Again, it comes down to the trade-off of do you want just views and money for like no matter the cost, or do you want to also build like an actual like decent community while you're being a content creator, an influencer?
Because like, I like money, but
I like money. First
and foremost, I want to be able to create a space where everybody can belong, and a space where everybody is welcome. I want to build a really good community. And
you know how easy I could have just thrown some flannel on, let my beard grow out a little bit more, and held my shotgun and just been like, "Well, hello there, Patriots."
Howdy, Patriots.
I could have and just reacted. Did react videos of everything that's been like every Donald Trump social rant. Or something. I literally would be out of debt and I'd probably have a Lambo.
Damn.
But you know what? I can't do that to myself, and I can't fake. Like I don't want to be surrounded by like my community, like be those type of people. I would, oh God, it'd kill me inside. I would have to die inside.
Yeah.
I would have to kill the person that is Solace.
Yep.
He would be dead. Nope. Not gonna happen. Can't do it. So another thing that is going on, kind of related to all this, is, of course, they're still out there trying to fight the good old fight for Ron DeSanctimonious.
Oh god.
The Sanctimonious.
Dude.
Ron
Okay.
DeSantis.
That was
Hot
a
dog Ron.
rare W from Trump, dude. That was so fucking funny. He could have been so fucking funny if he wasn't such a bad person.
I think objectively that's what people have been saying is like, man, if he wasn't so political and like playing with people's fucking lives like he has been since he ran for president, like it could be kind of funny, but no, you're fucking with people's lives, and he's only been fucking with people's lives this whole time.
Yeah.
But to cut back to there's just, Disney's still fighting the good fight over there in Florida, making DeSantis look awful. They're suing the lawsuit against him is really big. Ron at some point in time even said, yo, I'm gonna back down. Why don't you guys just back down too?
Yeah.
They're like, no.
He's like, what if we just did?
You're wrong, and this makes you look bad, and we're just gonna keep doing this because it makes us look better. So they had a bunch of protesters sitting outside Disney, and there's been I think there was like, I can't remember if it was more recent or not, but like they've also like a bunch of these awful alt-right conservatives, extreme. I will say these are the extremists. These are again, they gotta have like, how do you go spend your whole day outside of Disney and not go into Disney?
Well, I can't afford it, so I'd be spending my.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Disney,
is like these people, they're outside of Disney, not even going into Disney to just protest Disney, because of racism and bigotry and shit.
Yeah, and these are like, if you haven't seen the images or anything, I'm not gonna include them because, but like, nope. If you haven't seen the images, it's literal Nazi flag. Like, it is literal Nazi imagery. Yeah, they're everywhere. And there's, a couple Trump flags, a couple of DeSantis flags sprinkled in, because, that's their audience, is Trump voters, DeSantis voters. So, has Trump or DeSantis said anything to denounce these people? Because if I saw a bunch of people that were, like, super shitty saying, hey, you should be Barkin, that guy's kind of cool, I would be like, who the fuck are you? Like, do not associate with me. So has either of those people tried to distance themselves from these people? No, not in the slightest.
Pause. I just wanted to make sure Ruby was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you are.
Yep, still here.
Okay.
I was just listening to the Ron DeSantis and everything.
Okay, we just hadn't heard from you in a while.
They try to argue it's a difference in beliefs and that we should all have the choice, right? And it shouldn't be quote unquote pushed on it, shouldn't be pushed onto ourselves. But on our side, it's not just beliefs. Not having these basic rights codified into the Constitution and guaranteed towards, like, again, like trans people and everything, like it's not just something small. This is literally like costing people's lives. Yeah, and they don't see it that way. And it's like, no, your former president, your shitty governor, y'all are fucking with people's lives, and people are actively dying because of it. Yeah, and that's not okay. So, we kind of are going to fight hard for this. And I think that's one of the things they don't see. Like, they don't realize, it's like they try to minimize a lot, right? Mm-hmm. That's, like, the big thing is in an argument, you try to minimize the other side's story because it makes you look better and it makes it look more trivial. But that's the thing is, like, when you start talking lives, when you start talking about people dying for whatever the reasons, of course, like we're gonna fight tooth and fucking nail for that stuff. So it's just tough to see. Again, that's why at the beginning of this, I talk about like the pronoun guy. Like, he snaps from just like a pronoun choice, a drop down menu.
Pronouns, yeah.
It's so funny. It's actually like laughable, and you can actually get a good chuckle out of it. If you like listening to people just be fucking stupid, it's actually a fun watch because I watch other people react to it, so I don't have to give views or anything.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really funny, and then like the mental gymnastics and like how fucking batshit insane these people are with the whole anti-Semitism and like Tears of the Kingdom and all those conspiracies are really, like, even that's to a point like Jesus Christ, it's at least a little laughable. But then you start getting all this other media, and you're just like, man, it is fucked up to see how this is going.
Yeah, and here's the scary part, and like, kind of why we're talking about this is Megaplex is coming. Or sorry, is it Megaplex? Yeah, Megaplex is coming up.
Too many fucking conventions.
Yeah, there's too many conventions. Have either of you been to Megaplex? I've never been.
I have not.
I don't think I've been to Megaplex. Maybe I've been once.
Okay. I don't want to be like, I don't want to say.
I canceled my trip this year.
Yeah.
So
that's my thing. Is like, that. I don't want to tell people don't go.
And it sucks because my sister lives in Florida, and I would love to go work with her.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, technically, by their laws, if you were even like gender neutral clothing, and that somebody thought you were a guy or vice versa, they could like get you in trouble. Like, they got some fucked up laws over there now.
Oh,
in Florida.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's why I know last Megaplex they struggled with. Well, it was a private event, so they were still able to kind of like do the con spaces being kind of like dress how you want kind of thing, but it was still very iffy, and even more so this year. You know, you've seen the state of Florida getting worse.
Yeah, this year I would just like, I don't know if I would even feel comfortable going. I have zero plans to go, but
if I was gonna say like if you and I hate, that's what I hate to say, it's like, are they winning? Technically, but like if you're a trans person and you're thinking about going to Megaplex and you live out of state, that's scary.
Yeah.
Because, and that's another thing, I've always said this when it comes to going to any convention, especially if you're a foreigner too, even. Like if you're coming into, because I know actually Megaplex was one of those cons that a lot of furries from outside the states would like to go to because it's accessible. You may accidentally violate one of their really dumb laws that they have going on right now. And imagine like trying to go to a furry con and somehow getting roped up and like tossed into jail. Like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a vacation. You're not supposed to be like stressing. And it's not like nothing to do with Megaplex whatsoever. And that's the worst thing. Is like,
yeah, this isn't.
I just don't want anything bad to happen.
Yeah, this isn't
to the attendees.
This isn't in any way Megaplex's fault, and I only hope for the best for Megaplex going forward. I hope by next year this improves, or if it's any way at all possible for them to have the con in a different state. I don't know how that would work, but you know, they might start looking into that as a possibility. Because holy shit, Florida.
Yeah. The one thing I'm thinking about is, so knowledge is power, knowledge is key. And I wonder if Megaplex won't put out maybe some more information, because knowing what you can and can't do, or what is going to possibly get you in trouble, and this means, like, say you do decide to go out with friends to go eat somewhere, but then you're trans, born male, but you're transitioning to female. So you're wearing complete female clothes. I hate to bring up passing, but you go to a restaurant, you go into the girls' restroom, and you get called out for it. Like in Florida, that can get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where knowing, I think Megaplex can still be like a very successful con. I think it just more knowledge is key, buddy system, and just mitigating risk.
Yeah. And
it may be better to just stay more with the hotel.
It's horrible, and like it's quote unquote funny in an absolutely horrible sort of way with the like bathroom thing, because like this is also hurting cis women, because there's cis women who, you know, may not look like the right's ideal vision of a woman, and so they'll get harassed, and they'll get harassed in the bathroom even though they're AFAB. You know, this hurts everybody. This shit's so dumb.
No, that was the thing is kind of in Florida right now. You're seeing a lot of reports come out where police are being called on cis women being in the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, everybody told them this was going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's all objective. It's completely based off of somebody's perception.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a problem. So now you're getting cops called out for no reason, wasting what they like to say all the time is like, you're just wasting like public resources for bullshit calls. And yeah, I just don't want to see our community get caught up in that shit. So my advice in that situation is, like, again, I hope Megaplex does well. I hope everybody is safe. and has fun. But knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. Keep yourself safe. Don't put yourself in situations.
Yeah.
A lot of
Please
it
be
is probably
safe.
going to be stay at the hotel, stay within con spaces, bring somebody with you, and just it's kind of like one of those things is just kind of be prepared. You should always be kind of prepared for trouble.
Yeah. If there's like any more strict limitations that come out for Megaplex, just assume it's not Megaplex's fault. Like, assume that they don't want to do these restrictions. If it's like you can't wear certain things or, you know, that sort of deal, just assume it's probably for your safety. And it's unfortunate. It's really fucking unfortunate that one person can just decide to fuck over an entire state and everybody who lives there and everybody who wants to visit there. But that's the world we live in. That's the government we live in.
Ruby just has the Ruby actually really helped me with this. Actually, do you still believe this, Ruby? We don't want to leave Florida because then the conservatives and the right wing see it as a win.
I mean, yes and no. It's weird. The whole Disney thing is so weird about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly don't know what's right, what's safe, what should I do, what shouldn't I do. It's so easy to say what we should and shouldn't do. It gets so confusing so fast.
I'm an optimist. I personally believe as long as we keep the younger generations are being I believe they see through the bullshit. It seems like every generation we are progressing.
Yeah.
Which is why it's statistically shown like there's a ton less conservatives in the younger generations. And as these generations, like our generation, is growing older, we're not like converting to conservatism like a lot of the older generations did. You're just seeing through the bullshit, and I'm thinking it sucks. We're in a very tumultuous time in our country, but my optimist self is, just keep standing up for your friends, keep standing up for yourself and your beliefs. And I mean, it's probably going to be decades, but we hopefully will see a light where trans people are treated equally, basic human rights for all in America. Period.
Yeah.
Federal level, not state level.
Just everywhere.
Yes. I think there's definitely a way to get there. It's just, I like to see it as, and I like to say it as, conservatism's in its death throes. They say, they're gonna struggle the most before that kind of ideology and belief dies. So, we just got to get through that rough part, and then they can die out, and we can all be much happier, people.
Yeah.
I'm an extremist.
How do we solve this problem? They need to die.
Well, is it bad? But we've been saying that about Mitch McConnell for how long?
Oh my god, dude, Glitch McConnell.
Just fucking die, Glitch McConnell.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ. What does that mean? The Grim Reaper is just like, dude, I don't want nothing with that. He's just.
Let's see. We just hit the hour mark. Positivity.
Let me end this on a positive note. I know I said
trans pride,
the country.
trans rights,
Trans pride.
humans rights, baby.
So,
just basic human rights.
I know. Human rights.
Basic
What an ask.
I know.
I just wanted to mention here at the end that, hey, it's September now. Crazy. It's already September, but September is also Suicide Awareness Month, and we love you guys. Know that you're loved. You make somebody out there, you make their life better, and also, you should want to live your best life. And if you're struggling, it happens. Trust me. As we're talking about all of this, life is very, very, very tough nowadays. But just know that we're there for you. I believe it's 988 is the suicide prevention hotline. I want to make sure. Yes, it's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. All you have to do is dial 988. If you're in that moment of you're not sure to make a choice, a very big choice, you can always call 988 and speak to somebody. You'll never regret that call, and you'll never regret giving that out to anybody and everybody that you know, because you never know just how far people are, and a lot of times you don't see the pain that people are going through, and we want to see people be happy and healthy and loved. So again, we love you guys.
I do want to say, it sounds super cheesy, but at multiple points throughout the day, there's people that you think of and you're like, oh, I really like them as a friend and I really like their company. But sometimes you don't reach out. Other people do that towards you as well. Other people think of you as a wonderful person, and they might not always reach out, but just know that you are loved by those around.
That is such a good point. I've been actually trying to reach out more to those people because of that.
Yeah.
You know what? Damn it! I'm gonna make you guys. I'm doing a call to action. Call to action.
Don't
Get
make
on
me,
your
Don't
phone.
don't make me reach out to people. I'm so bad
No.
about it.
It's so easy. This one time, right here, right now. Get your phone. Either look in your contact list or hit your Telegram up. Scroll to like the bottom to where somebody you haven't messaged in a while, and just say hey, because that message hey can mean a massive difference. Let alone anything other than hey. One person right now, everybody.
Who the hell is this? 2018.
Opens up phone to text a loved one. Who the hell is this?
Who is deleted account user 887?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
exactly.
The
Why am I blocked by my mom?
All right, maybe not the bottom of Telegram, but reach out to somebody that it's been
Go
a
ahead and
while,
reach
you
out.
know? Yeah.
And
The
like I
bottom of
said-
Telegram is where deleted accounts and your exes live. So maybe not there, but anyway,
You know.
yeah. That's the ball game. Ruby's got to go train dogs. I've got to go finish
I gotta
editing.
go train dogs.
I'm the
Solus
dog.
might have to stream or might have taken NyQuil and might be going to bed.
Oh wait, fuck! What time is it?
S-
Okay, no, we're gonna do the
7:18
NyQuil.
for you?
I'm gonna take a sleep shot right now.
Sleep shot live on
It-
stream.
It's
This
called
isn't a
Dream
stream.
Water,
In water.
and it's made with snoozeberry.
Snoozeberry? That's adorable. Is that a
Sorry,
real thing?
Sorry, it's snoozeberry flavored. It's their little joke.
All right, well, Solus gets this shot ready. I just want to say, if you're watching the premiere, hi, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching anywhere else, know that we do premieres every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm only saying that time zone because that's where I live. And then immediately afterwards, after the episode is done premiering, we go live on the Bark Bark Meow YouTube channel. So be sure to tune into that and come chat with us. Come say hi. Come vibe. It's always a good time. We always have a lot of fun. But yeah, is your shot ready, Solus?
It is. I'm gonna take this
Right.
shot.
Take the
'Cause
shot.
Solus has to
Shot,
be up at
shot,
3 in the morning.
Shot. Oh, I heard it. How's it taste?
No, no.
What?
Sounded like a shot of NyQuil.
I
Like
did.
how slow it was.
It did.
Yeah, it tastes really bad.
No. Snoozeberry let us down.
I need some Coke.
Coke has caffeine.
Just a little bit to clear my mouth, though. Oh my
okay.
goodness.
Solus has to go
Look,
get Coke. We're gonna end the
I think-
episode.
I take 5-hour energy shots like a champ. That tastes awful. All right, I'm gonna go back.
Oh, he fell asleep. Damn. All right, guys. Quietly, we're gonna quietly end the episode. Editing Misha, put an air horn.